Yagumo Part 4, Chapter 1! Darkness? Oh, there we go. Yes. Oh no, you got a point, yes. Yes, no, I apologize for the trouble Yagumo has caused. Yes, okay. Magari presses the end call button and lets out a long sigh. How was it? Man, Isogami was furious. The project's as good as shelved. He was also pissed, like, when I said be poppin', I didn't mean be poppin' caps. I see. At this rate, I'm not gonna have a job, much less a bonus. Anyway, let's go back to Matsue for now. Kanade. No point staying here if we don't have a project. They both sluggishly bring their luggage over to the parking lot to load into the van. When suddenly, as they're walking, they spot someone standing up ahead. Jay's back! Hitoa? When Magari speaks up in surprise, Hitoa shyly smiles. I came back. You came back? Wait, what are you thinking? Didn't your agency say to go back immediately? It doesn't matter. No. It definitely matters. It'll be scandal. Now, before the media picks up on it, it doesn't matter. Huh? I don't care if I get fired. I'd rather be fired than be forced to run away and regret it later. Hitoa. I mean, nothing about this case makes sense. He was shot by a gun, and then his body burned up? There's no way the Director Max I know would ever do such a thing. What do you think, Aine? Well, you know, I do agree with you, but there's something we can do. But there's nothing we can do. Not with that attitude, we can't. Now that it comes to this, all we gotta do is investigate ourselves and clear directors' names. What, like, for realsy? For realsy. We gotta do what director's been doing. Oh, well, I guess we can pull it off. We can pull it off in style. I'm sure we can. Let's do it, Aine. Well, why not? Never know until you try. I do want to believe in director, and I just can't give up on my bonus. Bonus? Never mind, it's not important. Anyway, Hitoha, have you always been this assertive? What are you talking about? What's that gotta... Thank you. Come give kisses. No, Alfred. Give me kisses. Mwah. Okay. That was, yeah, Iris said hi, thanks. What are you talking about? When the going gets tough, I'm a go-getter. Oh, I see. Well, I guess that's the side of you is fine too, Hitoa. No, leave the ball. Oh my god, we get to see the pretty boy! And if that's how things are going, I'll help too. Huh? You too, Kanade. But are you sure? And of course, I owe a lot to Director, and I'm sure he's got his circumstances. You throwing Alfred around? No, that's a big help. In that case, let's go, team! Yes, let's solve the case and save Director. Yeah! So, by the way... Kanade, has your face always looked that stunningly handsome? I've always had this face. Yeah, I only just noticed it now. I was kind of surprising. Why is this funny to me? I've been waiting for this. But they're addressing it, which makes it worse. Huh? Anyway, you two are full of surprises, but in a good way. I can really trust in you two. But where do we even begin? Let's copy Director and recheck the footage. And I also want to look into the murder weapon. The murder weapon? Well, yeah, it's got his prints, which is why he's a suspect. But if we can destroy that argument, we can prove his innocence, huh? Exactly. Okay, let's do everything we can. Yes. So here's the thing. I did look back at my footage when I was doing some editing for the episode where he holds the crutch for the guy, and the crutch handle is the gun. I was right. I saw it. It is the shape of a gun. Right? Yes, it is. It is a gun. They may be running on mere bravado, but either way, the three of them head off to investigate the case. Inside of the van. Like the creeps we are. Why am I getting notifications? Thank you for licking my arm. Alright, I wasn't wrong. It's called a grip. Frame grip. It's over. Okay. Are we going to check the footage again? I don't know. There's no point looking at it aimlessly again without a definite purpose. I guess maybe let's not. There are other things we gotta do first. Oh, fine. I'll do the other things first, bitch. Hina Shiraishi is standing in front of the Tatsunome shrine, doing nothing in particular but staring. She's probably thinking about her lost lover. She doesn't even seem to notice the passing pedestrians or police officers. Shiraishi? Someone who hastily calls out to her that Shiraishi notices their presence. She turns around and rushes to them. Is it true that your director's the culprit? Huh? No, that's... But I heard that Yagumo's running away from the police. He's the one who shot Toru, isn't he? Where did he go? Please calm down. Listen to what... You're his accomplices, aren't you? I'm not listening to a word you say. You know where the culprit is, don't you? Please report him to the police, or are you harboring him? No, we... Can I help? Lucy tries to soothe the combatant Hina. And then... Director isn't the culprit! Hitoa cuts in with a decisive voice, not taking no for an answer. But... I repeat, Director isn't the culprit! We know he's not the type of person to do that! Hina falls silent as if overwhelmed by Hitoa's decisive declaration. Hitoa then continues quietly and persuasively. You talked with the director the night before last, didn't you? He was trying so hard to solve the case. Is that something the culprit would do? Well... But... Well, it's fine. Well, it's fine. I know it's unreasonable to expect you to believe us, but just because we say so. Or just because we say so. But we're reinvestigating the case because we believe he's innocent, so you can answer us just one question. What is it? Well, we didn't get a chance to ask last time, so it's okay to assume that Sakurai only asked you for your help for two plans. The threatened by the shaman plan and the mixed firecrackers into the candy plan. Yes, that's true, but... So did you also switch the smoke candles for the more intense ones? No, I wasn't told to do that. Good going, Magari. I see. That's information's probably important. Yeah, I don't know if we can pull this off like director, but we gotta jot down anything that sticks out. Later, let's go see Toriyama again and ask her if she's got any idea who switched the candles. Magari quickly types out Hina's words in her phone before giving Hina a smile. Okay, as promised, that's one answer is all we need. Thanks. Really? Yes? It's not like I believe in this Yagumo guy that way you all do. So, please stop bothering me. Huh? Hina seems to be done with this conversation. He turns around and runs away. Yeah, sneeze. The undead knees. As she watches her run, Magari scratches her head and sighs. Oh boy, she must hate us, huh? It's understandable. She's got her lover's death on mind. Are you okay, Hitoa? Oh, are you okay, Hitoa? I'm fine. I just got a bit carried away, I guess. You had some choice words for her, huh? That was a bit of a surprise. Well, that's genuinely how I feel. I'm glad you go that far to defend our dumbass director. Well, since Hitoa's got a bit carried away, why don't we take a little break? Yeah, let's do that. It'd be for the best. Okay, I'm sorry. Pretty boy in blue. Luckily, once they get under the shade, a cool gentle breeze blows. The three of them rest and they chat and rehydrate. They peek into the shrine past the police tape, making sure to keep an eye out for any officers. You mean the one right there? The body and the tummy mats are gone, leaving only burn marks, a bloodstain, and a white string outlining where the body was. That's Tommy Matt, huh? Does anything bother you about it? Something does bother me, but what exactly? I'm not so sure myself. We should have footage of the tatami. We should have footage of the tatami mat. We can check it out again if it bothers you. Good idea. I guess we could do that. The taped off area is a bit smaller than yesterday. It's pretty much just the shrine building itself. They're probably done searching the area. I wonder if they found any new clues. If they did, I'd like to know, but I doubt Detective Mitsuo would talk. The room's empty except for Minigishi and Toriyama. Most of the luggage must have been taken away. Hey, I heard Tomine's a friend of your director. Do they go far back? Apparently they were film school classmates. I heard they got along ever since those days. I see. Well, if they go back that far back, I guess that makes sense. What makes sense? Well, Tomine's pretty worried ever since he heard that your director ran away. I was just thinking they must have been real close. Tomine was that worried? Yeah, he's been calling mutual acquaintances left and right. Huh, what a worried old man. Toriyama, we asked about the smoke candles before. You said that the ones that were supposed to be ordered got switched out, right? Yes, that's right. I don't know who did it, but the ones that were lit weren't what I ordered. Is that something anyone could have done? Maybe even someone outside the troupe? No, I think it'd be hard for anyone outside the troupe to pull it off. The smoke candles arrived from the shop at noon on the day of the Kagura performance, and basically only our members could go in and out of the room. So it'd be impossible for a member to do it then. Well, I clearly labeled the box in marker, so any member could enter the room and know where the smoke candles were. Oh, well, I guess you have a point. Come to think of it, since I'm in charge of props, that makes me the most suspicious member. Hey, come on, that's not funny. Though she laughs with Toriyama at her joke. I can tell that if it was really a joke or if she was playing dumb as a way to taunt her. Huh? It's just you two? Yeah, Tomine left saying he was looking for clues. He wanted to save your director, apparently. Tomine did? Yeah, I told Toriyama if Tomine believes in Yagumo so much that we should try to believe in him too. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, we don't want to suspect anyone without conclusive evidence. Right. Anything else we need to talk about? I don't see Shiraishi anywhere. Has she not come back here? Shiraishi, huh? Minigishi's voice gets slightly better as soon as he hears the name of Hina Shiraishi. Did something happen to her? Well, she showed up just a little bit ago and said she wanted to quit the troupe. We really need a flutist. A flautist? So I wanted to convince her to stay, but her mind seemed set, so I gave up. Oh. Well, considering everything that happened, it's understandable she'd feel that way. Yes, I suppose so. Anything else? Oh, right. I heard Shiraishi called it quits. Oh yeah, that girl, huh? She was acting a little strange. She lost a loved one during the Kagura performance, so it's understandable. She seemed to be brooding when we talked to her earlier today. Brooding? Her? Yes, we tried talking to her a little, but... So she is acting strange. When she came back here to tell us she quit, she seemed oddly happy, but up until the morning she was brooding. Did something suddenly happen? Shiraishi was... happy? Yes, well, it wasn't that blatant, but that's definitely what it seemed like. She also said she couldn't stay in the troupe since she was moving to Osaka. She started looking at apartments on her phone. Maybe she's got herself a new man already. Young girls can be kind of dry in that regard. No way! Sakurai has only been dead for 3 days. Yeah. If she's already got a new boyfriend, that's not dry, that's just ice cold. But when I took a peek at the apartment she's looking at, they were all room for 2. I like how they have to give her a notepad. Memorized. Too expensive and spacious for a girl her age. Anyway, it was strange. Well, maybe it's a share house? Oh yeah, that. Maybe she's getting a share house with a friend or something. You think so? But my feminine instincts are kicking in like crazy. Magari gives doubtful Toriyama a sidelong glance as she makes a note of the new info on her phone. Alright. Info. Is it time to look at shit? Yes. Back at the bend, they look at the footage of the tatami mat to clear up Magari's doubts. First, let's bring up the footage of the body. It should be the clearest shot of the missing mat. I'd rather not look at it over and over again, though. Despite grumbling, Magari's desire for truth wins. She opens the video file of the phone. Whatever. With the photo. That's tough to look at every time. But it doesn't look like there's anything out of place. It just got burn marks on it. Something felt off when something felt out of place when I saw the footage of the tatami mat, but what? In that case, should we watch other footage? We should have footage of the night Kagura's scene. Good idea. Let's see. A file from the night Kagura performance. Magari opens up several photos, finally finding the file and opening it in another window. This is it, right before Sakura gets shot, huh? There's nothing particularly strange about... Ah! Huh? Wait, look, compare the color of the tatami mat to the ones around. Oh, the color is slightly different. The drop floor. Indeed. Indeed, the tatami mat Sakura is sitting on is slightly more green than the ones around it. This tatami mat looks like only one that's greenish, which makes it look like a little bit newer. Yep. That's what's been bothering me ever since we went to the shrine for the performance, and look! That's weird. In the footage of the body, the tatami mat looks to be the same color as the ones around it. What does that mean? Is it somehow connected to the incident? I'm not sure myself, but I think it's got everything to do with it. The drop floor. They furrow their eyebrows as they had if they had been given an unanswered quiz. But in the end, they leave the van without having come up with an answer. He's not actually burned. He's alive. Alive, I say. Huh? Back at the Masuya Inn, the three come across some unexpected faces. So waiting here was the right idea, huh? You were right all along, Manami. Indeed. I figured Yagumo would check in here. Ibuse and Haishima greet them with satisfied smiles. Judging by their pair reaction to seeing them, they must have been looking for them. Uh-oh. Maybe. Director Ibuse, Monami, what brings you two here? As a veteran, I figured it my duty to offer a hand to a younger colleague in need every now and then. Oh, you mean... Isogami told us what happened, so we came here hoping we could help. I do not believe Yagumo to be the murdering type, after all. Haishimi, Director Ibuse, thank you so much. Thanks. I'm touched you think so highly of our dumbass director. I can see your halos. Don't mention it. More importantly, we must clear his name before he's publicly labeled a criminal, otherwise it'll be unnecessary scandal. Can you give us a short outline of what happened? The arrival of Buse and Haishimi is a godsend to Magari and the others who have been cast in doubt and investigating in vain. With tears welling in their eyes, the trio vividly recount their story to Ibuse and Haishimi. Okay, I've got the gist. Sounds like you've got a way to prove his innocence. Ibuse speaks casually after carefully listening to their story. Huh? Really? Yeah? Monami, get me that analytical tool. You know, the one we tested in the studio. Oh, that might work. What's this analytical tool? I don't have it on me, but I'll have it sent over, if as possible. You should have it tomorrow. Okay. Okay then. Shall we go, Monami? Yes, of course, everyone. We'll come again once we have the tool ready. Okay. Thank you so much. Encouraged by the arrival of Buse and Haishimi, life has returned to the trio's space as they see them off. Super lie detector could be convenient if something exists. Okay. Yeah, just a pointless cutscene. Let's see. The Tatami map bothers you, huh? It does. What really bothers me is that I don't know what's bothering me. No we do. We already figured it out. Nope, I went to the wrong one, sorry. Nope, okay. But not here. Anything new? Has your director contacted you guys yet? No, he might be wandering about somewhere, but we haven't heard from him at all. I see, that's concerning. Well, he's a tough old guy, so I'm sure we don't have to worry about him. Minagishi nods with a gentle smile, perhaps having sensed Magari's forced tone. Our share house is in style nowadays. I think I saw something like that on TV. I don't know. My friends are living together, but I don't think that's quite what a share house is. True, couples have hard times living together, so it must be tough living with a total stranger. Maybe to the detectives? We're back inside the van. We'll see. What? You want us to show you the murder weapon? Misawa Inscredited voice echoes in the room. If you come back, it asks the detective to let them see the murder weapon, a 3D printed gun. Please, we want to prove director's innocence. Are you stupid? We can't let ordinary bison see critical evidence. Can you please make an exception? We'll give it back once we're done looking. No, save the sleep talking for when you're asleep. Who the hell are you even? I'm Kanade, the cameraman. We've talked many times before. I think I'd remember someone as stunningly handsome as you. Anyway, the answer's no. Kaishino? But please don't look at me with those eyes, Hitoha. I want to grant you your wish, but I can't ignore my duty as an officer of the law. Why are you conflicted? Just say no. Come on, you're interfering with the investigation. Get out. Out, I say. This is fascism. Police-sponsored fascism. Shut up. I don't care if you can spell it now. Just leave. Damn it. Andrea leaves the room looking clearly disgruntled. As he watches him leave, Kashino turns to Misawa with a serious look. Misawa, forget about their nonsense for a second. Why isn't the criminal investigation public yet? What? Well, Yagumo's been put on the haunted list. Police can't just make everything public. Public criminal investigation only held when needed for felons who meet certain requirements. As the murder suspect, Yagumo should meet those requirements, so Kishino has a point. Yagumo has been quite a bit more slippery than we expected, hasn't he? If he's escaped across the border and gets caught by another prefecture police, it'd be a disgrace to the Shimane prefectural police, so we should open... Misawa interrupts Kishino with a raised fist before he speaks up in an unpleasant tone. Go ahead and try. You'll end up owing the chief an apology. Huh? Okay, just think about it. All we know is that the victim argued with Yagumo before the night Kagura, and then after he was shot, his body was burned except for his left hand. Sure, his prints are on the murder weapon, but we can't just conclude he's the perp with such flimsy motive and nonsensical murder method. Well, he's still a key suspect, of course, but we can't just publicly announce it to the world. Misagawa ignores unsatisfied Kishino to look out the window and murmur. That damn bastard really made a mess for us. He doubts it. Dast has been cast. Back to the van. Nope. And I went for that. Back to the hotel. Such happy music. Nope. Okay. To the shrine. Okay. Not here. Okay, not you. Alright, this is pointless. Where the hell am I going? Back to the police station? gym. It's the only other place I could go back to. Ah. As they head to Oda City General Museum, they come across a familiar face. Oh, hello everyone! Ibiya is quite considerate, perhaps due to all the years of experience under his belt. Since he's staying at the same inn and must have heard about Yagumo's escape, but he greets them with a calm smile regardless. Hello, are you out on a walk? Oh no, the detective just called me over since they had some business with me. Business? As in another police interview? No. They heard that I filmed the incident too, so they probably wanted to submit my footage. I see. They must want as many clues as possible. Yes, exactly. The investigation must be tough, so they're probably expanding the scope gradually. I was out walking in the morning and saw lots of investigators near the Abisu Shrine. They seem like forensic experts, so they probably discovered something thereabouts. Ah! Oh! Magari and Hitoe quickly exchange glances to hear what Hibiya said. They don't say it, but they're almost certain that must be where the fingerprinted gun was found. Perhaps noticing the change of the two girls, Hibiya smiles and waves his head to the gym. They leave after seeing him off. Hi! I don't know who they are or what that is, so I'm not sure why I'd watch it. And let us not go promoting other random people on my thread, please. At least not with just why you were bringing it up in the first place. Just as Hibiya said, there are quite a few investigators at the BBC Shrine. They're squatting down, seemingly giving the ground a close look. Definitely seems like this is where they found the murder weapon. Yeah, it does, but doesn't that really warrant this much work? I get that. But given you don't know my sense of humor. I'm just playing with you, but it is kind of rude still to come and like tell in chat for people to go watch something else. Just FYI. It's mean. Yeah, it does, but doesn't it really warrant this much work? Obviously, the investigators have no time to talk with them. They try watching the investigators run around, but eventually give up and leave. Too much. Alright. Oh, nighttime. It sure has gotten dark, huh? Well, the hills are still slightly orange, the stars have started to shine in the sky. It feels like we're 2 steps forward and 1 step back as far as clues goes. I don't think our efforts were a waste. We've gotten new info, no matter how small. Well, you got a point, but I don't think it's enough to prove Director's innocence. There's something that's been bothering me. Hitoa, who silently pondered herself, suddenly interrupts Magari's grumbling. What is it? Well, it's about Hina Shiraishi. Oh, right. Toriyama said she was happily looking for an apartment, right? Yes, exactly. At that time, I just nodded and sympathized, but there's definitely something weird going on. Well, you're right. Her speech and behavior at Tatsunomai Shrine definitely suggests that she was shocked at the death of her boyfriend Sakurai. But after we saw her at Tatsuno Shrine, her mood took a 180 and she was happy as she told the troops she was resigning. Unless Toriyama's mistaken and intentionally lying, or maybe Shiraishi is just emotionally unstable, the obvious conclusion is that after she saw us, something good happened, so she went to the troop to resign, right? Something good. Good enough to outweigh the death of her boyfriend? What could that be? Let's just say, for example... Yes? What if Sakurai is alive, and he contacted her? Huh? You mean... Magari and Kanade are taken aback by the words Hitoha timidly squeezes out. With mouth still open, Hitoha seems suddenly embarrassed by the other two staring at her, so she hurriedly continues. That was a weird thing to say, sorry. Oh, no, it's fine. More importantly, what gave you that idea like that? Any reason? A reason? Yeah, though it's fine if it's just your guts. Just thought there might be some sort of reason. I don't know if this is enough reason, but... Go on. Remember how Director mentioned faceless bodies to Misawa? Faceless bodies, huh? That's a classic trope in the mystery genre. And it may apply to this case. Yes, so the way things usually go, the body belongs to someone else. So I was thinking, maybe Sakurai is alive and the body is someone else. It would, huh? I've seen that trick play out in a bunch of mystery dramas. When Director mentioned it to Miwasawa, he denied it, citing the severe blood loss and how Director checked to see there was no pulse himself, but... If we can turn it around and explain everything, we can prove it was a faceless body, huh? Yes, but I'm not sure how exactly we can do it. I'm on board with your line of thought, Hitoha, I think. Huh? Really? Yeah, I mean, I think that's the most logical way to explain Shiraishi's sudden change. If my presumed dead lover turned out to be alive, I'd totally be down for moving in together, too. But what about the blood in the leftover hand? Well, there's a way to fake that, right? But emotions are hard to fake, even for actors. So basically, judging from what we've heard of Shiraishi's mood, that's the logical conclusion. I see. So in that case, our quickest path is to solve any suspicions about the body, huh? Yeah, so why don't we go back to the van and check over the footage again? Hito and Kanata gave a hearty nod and three of them head to the parking lot. Oh, my nose itches. Inside the van, the three of them quickly checked the footage of the body of Magari's laptop. Is there anything weird about this footage? The fact that the body was burned so thoroughly is already strange. I looked it up. Cremation requires temperatures of around 1000 degrees, and it takes over 300 minutes, even with the latest technology. Normal fires wouldn't burn a body this thoroughly, and the hand was left behind intact? Well, wasn't it spontaneous human combustion or the shaman's hellfire or whatever? Aine, do you believe that that's shaman's email? Hell no! Our studio's pumped out cult DVDs, so we get lots of fan mail from shady guys like him who keep blabbing on and on about nonsense. So I've got reason to believe this one would be real, so I got no reason to believe that this one would be real either. You've got a point, so it's highly likely that it was a fake after all. Yeah, but we need to prove that. I see. The scene excuse me. The scene before the incident may have a clue. Should we check it out? Roger. Let's see. Should be around here. When Magari opens the file, Yagumo and Sakura show on screen. See, it looks like a gun handle. Looks like a gun handle. Looks like a gun grip. Before the night Kagura's performance, they were arguing in front of the hand-washing station, huh? Well, yeah. We can't... well... Sorry, I have allergies going on lately. Yeah, we can't hear their voices in the recording, but here he hands his crutch to Director. Sakurai's on video rinsing his mouth at the hand-washing station, after handing over his crutch. What? Wait, pause it right there for a second. Boop. Sakurai presses the pause button as asked. Hitoa suddenly stares at the screen as the other two look at her. On the monitor, Yagumo can be seen glaring at Sakurai. So at this point in time, did Director think that Sakurai was that shaman? Yes, he said as much. As far as I can tell, Sakurai himself isn't denying it. That's strange too. Sakurai catches the hand-washing water directly with his right hand and brings it to his mouth. Something feels off. Ah, that's it. Isn't it weird when rinsing your mouth, you ladle the water with your right hand into your left? Yeah, he's got the water directly from the spout with his right hand and brought it to his mouth. Does he not know proper hand shrine etiquette? That's not it. Even as he was handing over his crutch, His left hand hasn't been moving at all. Ah. Ah. Ugh. Yeah, so that was a fake hand. The moment Hitoa says that, everyone in the van freezes and falls silent. Eventually, stiff-faced Magari murmurs. Guys, I had the scariest thought just now. Me too. Well, let's say it on the count of 3, okay? Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. His hand was already amputated! The words they say is perfect harmony, echoing inside the van. Ew. Meanwhile, all those 3 voices echo in the van. After evading police pursuit, Yagumo reaches the Kuni-Yuzuri Beach, that is, Inasa Beach. This land was once sieged by heavenly troops until Okinunushi, ruler of Izumo, vowed to transfer land back to heaven in the Kuni-Yuzuri. Good grief, I sounded like a sore thumb all alone on a beach at night. If the police find me here, they're definitely going to question me. No, they're going to arrest you, boo. Yagumo keeps looking around as he checks the time. It's already 9:10 p.m. 10 minutes past the time Yugensai Kumashiro. I don't want to do Japanese names today. Yugensai Kumashiro scheduled his email. Damn, what the hell is he dragging his feet for? Another 10, 20 minutes. Time passes without anyone showing up. What the hell's going on? No way. Yagumo takes out his powered-down phone and stares at the blank screen for a while. Eventually, he makes up his mind and turns it on. Once it boots up, he gets notification after notification after notification. Isagami and Magari have been calling him over and over. He wryly smiles and wipes the notifications away. Eventually, he finds the notification he expected and quickly opens up his email app. Subject, you kept your promise. From Yugensai Kumashiro. Shiroe, now. They really have so many spelling errors in this game. Dear Max Yagumo, I confirm your presence at Inasa Beach. I'm ever so pleased you kept your promise. However, I must take caution as you are being chased by the police. Please look for 300 Hiroge. There I'll give you new instructions to see me. Soon. Soon we will meet face to face. I can't wait. Damn it! Stop screwing with me, you bastard! Yagumo shouts and rages the email that seems to be mocking him. He turns his phone off and runs, nearly tripping in the sand over and over. Meanwhile, conducted by headquarters, Kashina starts running around in the room. Misawa, they found his location. What? Where? Izumo, at Inasa Beach, just outside the city. It was only for a second, but they got a signal from his phone GPS. He ran all the way to Izumo? Notify the local department, don't let him get away. Yes, sir. As he watches Kashino's mad dash, Misako takes out a packet of cigarettes on from his breast pocket. But after a shake of the box, he realizes it's empty. With the click of a tongue, he crushes the box and tosses it away.